So here we are. Welcome to Spiderville, everybody. Population Tim, I got a question for you, my dude, because I don't think you're ready for this. I don't think any of us are.
Okay.
Are you afraid of spiders?
No, not particularly. I mean, I don't like them, but I'm not afraid of them either.
How about the rest of you fellas?
I can handle them, but I would rather not.
Yeah, same. I can relocate them if I have to, but I would prefer not to.
I get the feeling, based on what I've been told, that perhaps my opinion on this will change by the time these 32 minutes are up.
The RE engine has fantastical graphics fidelity, my friend, that's what I'll say. As for myself, when I was younger, I was bit on the leg by a brown recluse, and so I'm afraid of spiders for life. I had to go to the hospital, and it was a real bad time. Shall we get our revenge today, gentlemen?
I guess so.
Yeah, there will be some spider action, but it is kind of intense with the depiction of the spider, so consider this a warning if you are a fellow arachnophobe, just like C. Jacobs.
Yep, spider present in recorded episode.
There's like baby on board. There should be a baby on board sticker on the thumbnail.
Hey, checking in.
Good timing. Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
Maybe we need a higher clearance.
I requested one, and I was told to shut down the investigation.
What? Why?
They didn't say. Orders from on high.
Look, we don't need you taking a hit for this. I'll just go it alone.
We're in this together. Till the end. I've always been good at working in the shadows.
Just don't do anything too risky, yeah?
Me? Never.
I'm gonna find Grace. She definitely has something to do with Elpis. Well, the road's gone. You have to find another way around.
All right. I'll leave that to you. I think I found a clue as to where they might be. Some coordinates on Victor's computer.
Got it, thanks.
Right in the center of Raccoon City.
So hey, welcome to Raccoon City.
Does Porsche have a similar contract that The Rock does, where he's not allowed to be shown vulnerable or taking damage of any kind? Is that why it remains pristine?
Also, just real quick, here's Leon's license plate. ND equals 9642. The numbers correspond to the numbered Resident Evil games that Leon's been in.
Oh, I thought that was like a Japanese number pun of some kind.
Technically, it is backwards.
If it is, I do not.
Maybe the ND is also backwards and it means damnation. But he was also in Vendetta. And he was in Death Island. They really just can't get enough of this guy. Big boss over here. I gotta say, guys, when I first got here, the emptiness that I felt having been in your Let's Plays in this city for like 7 years of my life, it felt strange. It felt really strange. I felt humbled being back here again. Did you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, like, we're actually not in any area that's been explored before, but like...
Not quite yet.
It's still... it still does kind of do something to just, walk through the streets and see the Umbrella logo on the walls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we actually have seen that billboard that's behind us before. It's everywhere in this city, and one thing I really like about it is though is that Leon's voice actor? Is that Nick Postolides? Anyway, I really like that though the humans have melted away from the Umbrella logo on that billboard. The fucking Umbrella logo itself is at the bottom, so it remains.
Mm-hmm.
I also never saw that "Have you seen my son" sign, so that was new to me. Oops.
Yeah. For those of you who were listening to the cut commentary, over the cutscene, I had made a joke that Raccoon City was effectively a company town, that Umbrella ran it like it was a mining corporation or something. So I guess maybe that's more canon than I thought.
Yeah, it's a little bit more accurate than that, unfortunately. It seems like Umbrella had their hands in everything. You go to the Circle K and you're like, did they change their logo recently? Company buyout.
So that means the Resident Evil universe has its own version of the song 16 Tons, but it's about Raccoon City.
Yes, actually. Yeah, completely. I'm almost glad we can't go into the metro. Can you imagine the fucking Fallout 3 style ghoul bullshit that's down there?
It's like time stopped here.
If not for Umbrella, it could have just been a normal city.
Yeah. Now it's nothing but ash and memories.
Okay, so towards the end of the last video, Grace gave the Requiem back to Leon. So it is now back in his possession, and that includes all of the ammo that she had.
Oh, did this happen before or after he shot Emily?
It was after, she just threw the Requiem at him before despondently walking off, and
Yeah, and he was kind enough to kill her with his regular pistol because that would have traumatized Grace for life if he'd used the Requiem to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say Grace giving the Requiem back is a generous way of putting that. She just kind of hucked it on the ground.
I mean, to be fair, the thing is so heavy, it landed with the emotional weight of the moment.
Luckily, on New Game Plus, you get to use the infinite rocket launcher.
But as Grace, she falls over every time you use it.
Overkill, perhaps, but it'll be worth it.
I love how so much stuff is just barely readable. There's remnants of the city everywhere. It feels like it was once alive.
Yeah, they did a great job with the environment and just
Dust. It's the dust everywhere. Watch this video in HD because, man, the dust. I felt like I needed a respirator.
Yeah, he really needs a mask.
I used to go urbexing into abandoned hospitals and stuff down in Louisiana when I lived there, and I would never bring a respirator. And when I would see the linoleum melting down from the ceiling, I would be like, I wonder how many years I'm gonna live for.
Anyway, once we pick up this box of shotgun shells, we're gonna head out, and right when we step outside is when it is arachnophobia time.
Are you sure about that?
You mean these webs are here for a purpose?
No, it's just because everything's really dusty.
That's right. They're cobwebs, not spider webs.
I like that there's a literal gate separating you from the arachnophobia room, and the arachnophobia room as well. That they cover both
you're right
of those.
though. You're right. It's like the chicken exit on a roller coaster ride, and I hit escape. I took the chicken exit, and I installed Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh yeah, it's local footage! And I bet you're this hunky too.
So, CJX, just for your perspective here, you started cackling like a lunatic as soon as Leon stomped on a skull.
I do like those Terminator films a lot, and I can't wait to see how things sync up with what's happening on your end, because I played through it to beat the game, because I love Requiem. And yet, I was absolutely horrified the whole time, even with the mod.
It's good to see that the Tarantula from Deadly Creatures is getting more roles.
I was gonna say, they employed that dude because he was such a good actor in that game.
Yeah, he got real big after.
See, that's the secret power that he unlocked. Actually, no, wait, never mind. That joke doesn't work because it's actually with the Scorpion. Never mind.
Okay, so yeah, we're being chased by the giant spider in this building. There's a bunch of cobwebs put up that we have to slash away or hack out with the hatchet to, break through.
That's happening in the game that I'm watching as well, breaking through buildings.
Yes, actually.
Polar bears taking down football players.
Yeah,
There is
I
kind
can't
of a
wait
dog
to
pile
see,
going
yeah.
on, but it's a little more homoerotic than Resident Evil.
I can't wait to see what Arcade's looking at, because the standard has been set pretty high by South Park: The Stick of Truth, which in its Australian release it had a couple of scenes that were that could not be included without being called unclassified by the Australian Games Rating Board. So we replaced those scenes with a picture of a koala and some text saying, "Sorry, Australia, but your government says you can't see this," and that gives a description of what's going on.
They played a visual novel or two. They played Fate Stay Night with the Arrowgate toggle off.
And anyway, there is quite a bit of footage of me getting mauled by the big spider and some little baby spiders. So
Get up that ladder.
The little baby spiders were almost worse than the big one, because the big one is like scary, but that's a fictional creature. So, I don't know. The ones that are big enough to eat a bird are
Oh, that's very close. Holy shit.
real.
That's not how that should work.
I forgot I climbed up the ladder underneath the spider.
The power of iframes can defeat any arachnophobia.
Oh, so you got to get a look at its underside, its soft underbelly. Did you give it tummy scritches?
With the back of his head.
Metaphorically,
yeah.
yeah. It's close enough.
I just want to say right now, I'm so fucking glad I'm not watching this. I'm so glad that I'm here, bathing in beautiful Japanese action game heaven.
Yeah, I think this would actually set you off real bad. I'm so sorry.
How are you so good at muscle march?
I don't know, honestly. That was the second time I've ever played it.
Lots of protein, CJX.
I died to the spider at the part that you're probably at right now. There's a part, I think, where it jumps out a window at you, and if you die to that, you get a full frontal view of the thing. So I got Thomas the Tank Engine's back end turning around, and then his smiling, happy face runs straight into the camera. Game over.
Oh no.
That was scary too, actually.
You got a face full of the caboose.
Well, and for the viewers who are watching you guys' version, just think about the noises that it's making and imagine Thomas the Tank Engine doing that.
Oh, they didn't change the sounds to little toots?
I wish they had.
Yeah, it's like the two characters that modders will always add to any game: Thomas the Tank Engine and CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
My boy, you know it.
Oh yeah, also, I guess you can parry the spider.
Wait a minute.
Can you try to do reload canceling like it's Resident Evil 6?
Em, are you saying with Thomas and CJ, should have just watched out for the damn train?
Yes.
Hasn't anyone taught you how to play nice?
Big Smoke wasn't there to tell you, but yeah.
I wish he had been!
That would have made it probably a little more enjoyable for you.
Ooh.
But yeah, for the actual strategy for this fight is just run around, take shots where you can, get the high ground if you need a little bit of a reprieve. It's not too bad if
we saw this mechanic before with the canister, but I cannot see any video game action character throw a canister and then shoot it without thinking of Dead to Rights.
Every game should do exactly that slow motion where it looks so impotent.
Haven't you had enough? I don't have time for this shit.
Oh, that was a good set of shots.
Yeah, so if you find that gas canister to throw that spider, you can stun it, and then you can just wail on the big old bulbous weak point in the back with the
So
Requiem.
strong, says Jack Baker. Why is Jack Baker in Muscle March, you gotta look at the chat real quick, because God congratulates you for being so strong?
What? That was a strange animation, whatever just
Is this
happened
Jack's
there.
56th birthday?
Yeah, if you get knocked off of a platform or a ledge, I don't think the game was meant to handle that very gracefully.
Is there fall
There's some-
damage?
There's no fall damage, but like, there's some instances where like it
Oh,
gets
the way that
weird.
cutscene transitioned in, I thought that was an instant kill. God damn it.
Y'all, I just gotta say, there's this genre that I'm watching right now, gachimuchi, handsome, manly men doing handsome, manly things. And I gotta say, Leon fits that trope exactly at this moment, killing my greatest fear for me. I love you, man. Thank you. You weaponized that hotness against that spider.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like Muscle March would be a perfect game to port to the Switch 2 and using the Ring Fit.
You're goddamn right it would be. You're
No, it would
goddamn
not.
right it would be.
The gyroscopes are not nearly fast enough to do that.
Oh, man.
Anyway, welcome back to the subways.
Wow, that thing is dead as fuck. You know what? Hey,
Yep.
it's actually easier to look at when it's dead. I'm extending all 8 of my middle fingers right now. Thank you for that, bro. That made my fucking week. God damn. Holy shit, dude. He said he was gonna do something, and I thought he was going to, like, install the Thomas mod and play it. That was better than I could have ever hoped. How do I come back from that? How do I re-enter your video after that? How do I become that's like when I edited that fucking montage into your Let's Play. I can't play Resident Evil right now. I'm thinking about Gachimuchi. Oh, I love the posters. Oh, I love when they do this.
Yeah, it's great. There's some really good environmental details down here.
They're too worn out to read. I like the ones you can actually read.
Yeah.
Honestly, legit, I think that's probably on purpose. Not just because it's good environmental detail, because it could have made them still readable underneath the textures, but it almost makes you feel empty in a way. That's what I said earlier before the spider
Yeah.
adventure, right? It's just fascinating how empty I feel right now, but so full.
Okay, Sherry. I've hit the barricade. Looks like someone else was here first, and they were planning on busting their way in. No way around?
The Army Corps of Engineers erected it to seal the city. It goes on for miles.
Guess the only way in is through then.
Now he's nearly quoting The Evil Within. So, you get like 95% of the way there and then you give up on your C4 adventure? What's going on? Eaten by a huge
Yeah,
bug?
I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, I guess we got to go finish the job for them.
One thing I really appreciate about this is that it barely seems like it's designed to be a video game level. Like, look at this shit. Like, it's only a coincidence that Leon can navigate this. Like, this place got fucking wrecked. That's bad. Don't go down there. Okay, actually, he ran into a sewer gator. He knows what's down there.
Yeah.
It's true.
Might I quote
Also,
him from
there's
like fucking
this thing up here.
from like what, like 20, 30 years ago now? Holy shit! I can't believe he escaped
Good
that
times
thing.
that good times that overgrown piece of shit. I can't remember the line now.
Chew on this, you overgrown piece of shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
man. See, that's how you know the nostalgia trip has begun. My throat hurts from laughing after that. Holy shit.
Like, is any of this reusing level design from RE2 remake or 3?
This section, I don't think so, honestly. Like, it's all unique.
Yeah, not yet.
I was really impressed with that, actually, that they didn't start off with familiar segments, that you're just in the city.
Honestly, same. Like, it really does kind of emphasize, like, Raccoon was a really big city.
whose camp is this?
It's actually realistically big, genuinely. I live in a town in the Midwest just south of Chicago, two sister cities paired together, that is a population of about 100,000, same as Raccoon City. And it's like this. It takes about, 15 minutes to drive one side to the other. If a nuclear bomb hit it, it would suck, but the place would probably survive. Fascinating to me how people always say the scale of this place is so off, but it's not. It's really realistic.
Sure, there's an old BSAA camp here. Place is trashed. Looks like they left in a hurry.
What were the BSAA doing in Raccoon City?
Interesting.
What is it?
The computer's not locked. They were also headed to the center of Raccoon City.
Interesting, too. That reminds me. I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
Leon triggered the alarm. It looks like your campaign to make the DSO stand down really didn't work, Zeno.
I'll leave this matter to you, then.
How was Gideon
so-
fitting in that helicopter seat? Was he cross-legged, sitting Indian style?
Could be. Anyway, now that we're here, we can now save the game as Leon using those laptop terminals.
And that might tell you something about how the gameplay has changed. We left Grace behind. She ain't here. We can't switch to her if she's in another county.
Yeah, so when you're playing on the higher difficulty that, as Grace, required you to collect ink ribbons, is there some sort of similar restriction here?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh.
And the tactical tracker here will keep track of our kills.
Welcome to Alpha Protocol, Tem.
Here at the supply box, we can trade in our points for weapons and upgrades.
Case upgrade, case upgrade, case upgrade. Oh.
We have no points, so I can't right now. But yeah, this is the BSAA could not afford a real person, so they have this is our merchant.
No. I referenced Alpha Protocol on purpose. Oh, the merchant is in this game. Who do you think you're talking to on the computer right now?
You're talking to Stephen Heck.
Hold on a minute, stranger. I have to hunt and peck at me old age. Oh, I love this system. I didn't expect that at all. I was like, how are they gonna make the rest of this entertaining? Make my guns upgrade, and they did the most obvious video gamey thing. Leon gets good boy points for killing efficiently. What? Okay. Sherry, I need my good boy points.
I was just kind of awestruck when I read the description on the tactical tracker and realized exactly what it was doing.
So Leon is working for the BSAA, or is he still working for the government?
He's working for DSO, but he's just like, he got a BSAA bracelet, and now he's just earning points on in their system.
But think about what that means for the BSAA outside of the video game mechanic, and it's kind of horrifying. That means that people like Chris were wearing bracelets that were training people virtually to be like him, to be as efficient in combat. So even when they're zombies, you kind of want the BSAA on your side. They're Ubermensch.
They really are becoming the very thing they swore to destroy.
Boy, isn't that shitty and a good metaphor?
Strange. Where are all the bodies?
I'd kind of be okay going forward if the BSAA became the villains. Or at least like you would get some sort of rivalry where, you know, they were trying to like monopolize on Umbrella's territory, and they create the giant pharmaceutical company that also makes bioweapons for fun and profit.
Tem, you've got to stop this. Resident Evil 10, you're predicting the plot right now. Tem, because consider.
Oh no, I'm very scared now. I'm just trying to be funny on the internet.
Tem, we never got a follow up on Blue Umbrella. We never got a follow up on Blue Umbrella. Tem, you gotta stop
nice
it.
prediction, Nostradamus.
You've been saving that one, haven't you?
A little bit.
Okay, so while we're here in Raccoon City, the zombies have apparently decided to burrow underground to avoid getting blasted to hell and back. We can blow up, or we can shoot the these big crates that are being held up by hooks to create more platforms and stuff.
Right in the...
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
Double headshot?
Both heads. Well, at least that one didn't come off. Man,
Ooh, good parry.
this is a very fun segment because this is basically like execution after all the practice earlier on Leon. You just get to be the hero.
So if Grace giving up the Requiem wasn't an indication, we are now firmly in the Leon section of the game.
I actually really like that reversal, that pace reversal where it's like lots of Grace at first, little Grace later on. Sand in an hourglass.
That was Emily, and she's gone now. I'm sorry, CJ.
No, she would have been little Grace. Fuck, that
Emily's
hurts.
fucking dead.
That's how Leon felt throwing that shovel. This is therapy for him after what he had to do. That's the thing is, like, we saw Grace's entire reaction, but Leon just drove for like half an hour having to think about that, listening to like, listening to video game podcasts or whatever he does in the car.
This room was my first Leon death.
I imagine that Leon would be a Castle Super Beast fan.
Right.
He's probably very invested. He's very invested in Pat and Billy becoming fathers now.
Man, they really talk about fighting games a whole lot. I wish they talk about some other stuff. You died here, huh, Liquid?
Except for the times that Pat talks about Final Fantasy 14.
Hey, you wanna know how I died here? Because I also bit it in this room. That fella.
Oh, what the hell is up with that guy's leg? Like, that moves in a way
I shot it
that...
a couple times.
That is moving in a way that is not natural for either man or zombie.
It's okay, I put him out of his misery.
It's because they are just a little twisted. They don't seem to mind it at this point.
Yeah.
Here's something to consider. These are not the zombies that we've been fighting so far that retain their personality. These are OG zombies that are still alive after dozens of years. That's pretty rough also. The thing from this game is rough. That's also rough.
Got it. Are Fallout ghouls gonna show up next?
They kind of look like ghouls, if you ask me.
I don't know if Argate is gonna let it happen because he's a pro gamer. That one carrying the rebar can knock you off the shelves all the way to the floor, and Leon sails in a beautiful arc.
Just this weird slow motion falling. But it did happen during the fight that was censored.
Yeah, it did happen a little bit. Tem commented on it, but
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got to see it because if you fall to your death that way, it's like a long slow fall. It reminds me of Dead Rising, how it's almost goofy, and you just have a lot of time to be like, well, Leon, say your prayers. He could pull out his phone and text Ada, see you later. Or see you in hell.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's another awkward launch. I love those.
that probably would have... If there weren't an invisible wall behind me, that probably would have gotten us the goofy falling animation.
Man, and it's funny how it gets harder in this segment, isn't it? Like, Leon's earlier segments I mentioned are not very difficult. Here, they're just like, okay, fuck you, you're ready now. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was not.
We are hitting the ground running here. Like, if I had to compare this to any...
I mentioned before the video, all we had was 7 minutes. Before the spider, and it was a boss fight. The first thing that happened was a boss fight. What the fuck is wrong with this game?
If I had to compare this to like any part of like RE4, I guess I would probably compare it to like the island. Just in how much it throws at you.
That zombie is still wearing clothes. That zombie has had that dress for like 30 years now. That smells probably great.
We've already established that this is a very sexless universe, so seeing nudity of any kind, even if it's gross, would feel wrong.
That's true. That's frankly true. That's why they had to kill the Lepotitsas in RE6, the things made out of boobies. They were like an abhorrent against God.
Bad news, Sherry. This place is overrun with zombies.
What? That's impossible. They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
I gotta say, after I got through the section with the spider, I was expecting more. And they put more on the insanity difficulty.
Oh.
It also does a Dark Souls 2 thing where it attacks you early in a window. Because fuck you, that's why. Because fuck you, but spiders are a Resident Evil staple. Remember when we played 3 Remake? I wasn't there for that Let's Play, but I played that game, and a thing folks were disappointed about is you don't go in the clock tower. So, the RE Engine games have up till this point actually not had a spider in any of the Remake games that had them. So I bet you here they were like, we are fucking doing it. This is the last time.
There should be a part for the detonator somewhere around here.
I think there was an actual interview where they say this much.
See, I love it. I love these devs because they seem to take things that they don't get to do and hold them for future projects.
You know what? In Remake Universe, Jill never killed it, so that was probably the same spider.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. See, when we fought Nemesis in front of that thing and blew up the clock tower and then she got infected, the spider was watching and it was like, glad I'm not her.
Sherry, found the distributor. 2 more parts and I can jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
I know the BSAA camp. That should have the signal receiver.
Anyway, here's this mechanic from RE4R again, where we just gotta like find points of interest to inspect.
I didn't even notice that this was a thing that we'd done before. Aw, watch out for the cops being burnt alive. Man, it's like I was just saying. Oh, wow, look at that building.
Relays over there, huh? That should be a fun trip.
Okay, I really love the design of the city in this part of the game.
Got the location for those parts. Going to collect them now.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
Oops, search is over. Turns out they revoked my clearance the moment I put in BSAA.
Oh!
What were you shooting at there?
We'll come back up in a sec as soon as I find the button. But there's a Mr. Raccoon up there.
Oh.
Sneaky little fucker.
Nicely done.
There's another one way later that's even more brutal. That guy gets around.
Yeah, I think I actually forgot to get that one on this run.
It can't possibly be worse than that one collectible from the Wonderful 101 where you had to jump over a cutscene trigger and then double jump back to it and then it would spawn.
What?